Hello everybody and welcome to my fabulous basement. So you're probably going to hear some cat noises coming through because I've got cats and they're locked out of their space, so they're not happy. I'm on a thick mat because I'm on a concrete floor. If you don't have a thicker mat for your workout, that's okay. You could use a yoga mat. Usually if you're on a hard surface, I'd suggest 2 yoga mats just because it's a little kinder for your spine. Okay, if you're on a soft floor and you have just a yoga mat, that should be fine if you're on carpet or something. But if you're on a hard surface, you might want to put another towel on top of your mat if you have a skinnier mat. Let's get started. So as we move into our Pilates workout today, we want to lie down on our mat. We're going to go ahead and make sure that our feet are down, our eyes are up on the ceiling, hands are down by our hips. You're welcome to close your eyes if you need to. Now from here, I'm going to have you go ahead and breathe a couple breaths in. So we're going to inhale through the nose, drawing that oxygen down through the head, down into the neck, down into the rib cage, down through our fingertips, thighs, knees, calves, even into our toes. As you really fill up that body with that air, I want you to then exhale, blow the air out through the mouth, and just kind of feel everything start to shrink back to the center and press a little more heavily down into your mat. Take another nice deep breath in, breathe deep. Really feel your lungs expand out to the side of the room. It's like your body's a balloon filling up. And on your exhalation, you can go ahead and feel everything start to shrink to the center and press a little more heavily down into the floor. From here, we're going to go ahead and take a diamond shape with our hands. Place our hands in that diamond around the belly button. Inhale to lower our back down onto the floor, sort of scooping the belly, noticing our fingers higher than our thumbs. And then as we exhale, we'll arch our back up and away from the mat, press the tailbone down. And then we're going to release from here. Now as we do that, we're going to tighten those abdominals. We want to just make sure our hands are level. So if we float our hands up, we want to make sure the fingers aren't higher than the thumbs aren't higher than the fingers. Everything's level. And then what that means is that our torso is in a neutral spine, which we want to keep. So we'll tighten up those abdominals to get ready. We're going to inchworm our seat a little closer to our heels, right? We sort of scooch down a little bit. Then we're going to take our head and kind of inchworm into the wall behind us, feeling as though we just got about a half an inch longer. From here, we're going to tighten those abdominals, press in with our fingertips, and make sure we feel the wall of muscle. So you really want to keep those abs flexed and strong during your practice. If I ask you to tighten them or pull your belly button to your spine, I'm just looking for abdominal flexion. From there, everybody, send the fingers up. Make sure the shoulders aren't disconnected from the floor. If they are, pull them back down onto the mat. From here, I want you to inhale. On your exhalation, I want you to float your head up, bring your ribcage towards your hips, eyes to your belly. Now you can place your hands on your thigh, pull yourself up another inch or 2, and tighten those stomach muscles. Try to relax the shoulders and reach through the fingers. Good. Now we're going to lower the head and the neck back down onto the floor. Do it again. Palms in. Inhale. As you exhale, raising the head, eyes to the belly, hand on the thigh. See if you can pull up an inch. Release the hands, palms down, shoulders relaxed, abs in. And then lower yourself back down. Once more, palms in. Inhale. Exhale to peel up, eyes to the belly. Hands on the thigh to pull up. Palms face down, shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to lower ourselves all the way back down. Good. All right, so that was kind of a nice prep to kind of get those abdominals ready. We're going to next take those legs up to tabletop, making sure the shins kind of parallel to the sky, the knees over the hip. Fingertips reaching up, shoulders plugged into the socket. Let's inhale. On your exhalation, peel up, bringing the rib to the hip, abs pulled down and in, hands on the thighs to pull us up another inch. Now we're going to tighten the stomach muscles here, taking the hands down by the hips. I want you to start to send one leg out to 45 and then the other. So as you reach the leg away, make sure your abdominals stay strong, your back stays connected to the mat. You're going to keep breathing. With the legs, really reach for the far side of the room. Inhaling and exhaling as you work. We've got a few more. We're reaching. And reaching. 2 more. And reaching. Good. And reaching. And then we're going to bring it back down. In, take a breath. Rock yourself a little bit side to side. Good. Alrighty. Now from here, we want to go ahead and move into our 100. So we're going to place those legs back at tabletop, reaching the fingertips to the ceiling. We'll inhale. On your exhalation, raising the head, eyes to the belly. Hands on the thighs. Pull yourself up. Increase that challenge there. Now release the hands and relax the shoulders. Start to paddle those arms. So we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to stop. Hands on the thighs, pull us up a little deeper in case we fell back. Legs go straight to 45 if you can. If not, pull them back into tabletop. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in. Hug your knees in. Rock yourself side to side. Kind of turn your head left or right. Great. All right. So if you need a break at any point, I just want you to come back to this. Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and send our right leg long on the floor. So as we send our right leg long, we want to press down into that heel. From there, our arms are down beside us, palms on the mat. Left leg reaching up to the sky with the toe pointed. Now turn the inner thigh to face the chin and tighten your abs. Imagine you have a seatbelt on. So as you draw circles with this left leg, I want you to make sure your hips don't wobble all over the place. You're trying to stabilize here as you circle. So palms are down, shoulders are relaxed, press down into the right foot. Inhale as you bring the left leg over the right leg. Exhale to go to the left side to finish. Inhale to start, exhale to finish. Inhaling and exhaling. So the challenge is, of course, to imagine there's a little bowl of water in your belly and we're trying to keep it still. If you felt like you wanted more challenge, another option is to raise the arms up. Now we're going to stop that leg and go the opposite direction. Inhale to go to the left, exhale to cross over the right leg. Inhaling to start, exhaling to finish. Good. You're going to keep breathing. You also may notice that one leg does this a little bit better than the other. So don't be surprised if you have that experience on one side that without having the same experience on the other. So let's hug in that left knee, circle the ankle, and switch. So the left leg goes long, the right foot goes up to the ceiling. Palms are down, toe is pointed. You have the inner thigh turned to the chin. Tighten the abdominals, press down into that left heel. Inhale to bring the right leg over the left leg. Exhale to go to the right side to finish. Inhale to start, exhale to finish. Keep breathing. Good. Check in. Make sure your water bottle's super balanced and still. Arms are pressing in to help, or arms are going up for more challenge. One more circle this direction. Good. Let's go the other way. Inhale to go right. Exhale to cross over the left leg. Inhaling to start. Exhaling to finish. Now again, make sure the shoulders aren't up and away from the floor. Plug them down if those arms are up there. You have 3 to go. Inhaling and exhaling. Check the shape of your circle. Maybe it looks a little bit like a trapezoid. See what you got. One more. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and hug that right knee in and circle the ankle. Fabulous. Roll-ups are next. So for roll-ups, if you're a little bit challenged with those, what you can do to give yourself a little bit of a leg up is you'll bend the knees, you'll have your arms up, and when you come up, you'll use your hands to peel your body up. So if you need to do that, that's fine. I'm going to do that the first time. After that, though, if you're feeling pretty good, you can go with straight legs with me, okay? So it's one of those modifications if you need them. So we'll start with our knees bent. If you feel like you need to, you can go straight legged otherwise. Arms are up and palms in. Shoulders are plugged in. Inhaling with me. As you begin to exhale, start to lift the head, reaching up through the fingertips, peeling all the way out. At the top, slide the legs forward. Hollow the abdominals out as you rally forward, fingertips toward the feet. Now try to plug the shoulders into the socket, pull the belly button back to the spine, flex and reach through the heels, and then roll down onto your lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders and head. So if you want to bend the knees again when you come up, that's great. If you don't feel like you need to, legs stay straight. Inhale. As you exhale, peel it up, peel it up, peel it up, peel it up, peel it up. Hollow out through those abdominals. Plug the shoulders in, pull the belly button to the spine, reach through those heels as you roll it all the way back down. Give me 2 more of these. Ready? Inhale. On your exhale, peeling up, peeling up, peeling up, peeling up, peeling up. Hollowing out those abdominals as you curl over. Shoulders into the sockets, abs to the spine. Roll it on back, 1 vertebra at a time till you're all the way back down. Once more, inhaling. As you exhale, peel it up, 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 peel it up. Hollow out those abdominals as you round forward. And then we're going to go ahead and stack up through that spine. Perfect. Now we're going to move into our saw. So from the saw, what I want you to do is I want you to take your legs a little bit wide. With your legs wide, you're looking for your back not to be slouched like mine currently is. but really nice and straight. Sometimes in order to get our back straight, we need to bend the knees. Do that if you need to. If you can though, I want you to make sure the back stays straight, and if it's possible, see if the legs can go straight too. But if something needs to bend, let it be the knee, okay? All right, arms out to the sides. Try to relax the shoulders down. Make sure your arms aren't so far back you can't see them and you have tension in your neck. So they're in your peripheral vision. So I want you to go ahead and start by twisting to the right. So you're going to rotate your body over to the right side. As you do that, you'll take that left hand, you'll try to saw off the right pinky toe. Now reach the right arm back, look over the right shoulder. And you want to check and make sure your left hip back here is still down on the floor. It hasn't lifted up. Think about pulling your belly button to your spine. And then stack up through your spine, take your body over to the left. Pull your abdominals back as you try to saw off the left pinky toe with the right hand. Look over the left shoulder and check that right hip. Make sure it's not lifted up, but it's pulled down. Do that again. Come up to the top, twist over to the right, pull your abdominals back and in as you saw off that right pinky toe. Good. Look over that right shoulder. Keep the left hip down, stacking up through the spine. Last time, rotating to the left. Pull the abdominals back as you reach to saw off the left pinky toe. Good. And then you're going to come back up and bring it back to the center. Wonderful. A little rolling next. Okay, so we're going to roll. We'll scoot toward the end of our mat. You need to have the space to roll. Remember, no head or neck on the floor. So we'll wrap those arms around the shins, taking a hold. Lift our feet up and balance here on our tailbone. So from there, pull your heels in close to your seat. Really get your body shaped like a ball. Tucking the chin. So remember, we roll back to the shoulder blades. We come back up onto that tailbone to balance. You're trying to make sure the distance between the shoulder and the knee stays the same. Do your best. So we're going to go ahead, roll it back, come on up, find our balance. 2 more. Roll it back, come up to find the balance. Once more. Roll back, come up and find that balance. Wonderful. Feet down. Let's flip over and get to a plank. So from here, we're going to turn over. We're going to take our forearms down, feet about hip distance apart. Pressing into your forearms, lift the body up and shift the body weight back through the heels. Now keeping your abdominals in. You don't want your hips to collapse. And if it's possible, we want to try to avoid lifting up. We lift up if we feel like we can't be in the plank position safely. The other option is going to the knees, okay? But otherwise, as much as you can, you really want to maintain that straight line. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Knees are down. Walk it on back in. Take a little breath. Perfect. And then we're going to come on up. Good. Now, from here, we're going to flip over, getting into a couple of bridges. So we're going to turn onto our back. Palms are down. Shoulders are kind of rolled out to the side. I want you to press evenly into your pinky toe and your big toe, so the pressure is very balanced. You're going to try to keep the knees the same distance they are. So if you were to look up, whatever the distance is, 1 or 2 inches, whatever hip distance is there for you, try not to let that distance get wider or narrower on your way up or down or while you're in the work. Keep it steady and still. So we'll press into the arms, squeeze the glutes, press the hips up into the ceiling, keeping the head down, and we're going to start to squeeze up for 10, squeeze up for 9. So your focus is those hamstrings and glutes as you move the pelvis up. So you're really keeping the abs engaged, but it's really that backside that's really going to do all this work and all that lifting. Those arms are helping you support. Push down into them as much as you need to. You have 2 and you have 1, and then you're going to roll down with your upper back, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. Take a breath with 1 more of these. Okay, so we're going to press into those feet. Again, pinky toe, big toe, evenly depressed. Keeping that distance between the knees the same. Squeeze the glutes. Peel up into your bridge. Once you're there, send your right foot to the ceiling and pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch the feet. Same thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee and bring it down, and then roll it on down 1 vertebra at a time till your seat's back down. Good. Hug your knees in for just a second. Take a little breath. Great. Next, we're going to get into the abdominals for a moment. So legs are going to go up to tabletop. We're going to go ahead and take those hands up toward the sky. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to nod the chin to the chest, bringing the rib to the hip. Now hands on the thighs to pull us up a little deeper, not pulling the knees in. And what I want you to do next is we're going to send the right leg out. We're going to pull the left leg in. Put the left hand to the left ankle, right hand to the left knee. Gently draw the left knee in, and then you're going to switch the legs, switch the arms, gently pull it in. So while you gently draw the one leg in an inch, you're going to extend the opposite leg out and reach for the far side of the rib. Keep breathing as you work. Keep alternating your hands. Good. You got it. Couple more. Perfect. Tiny pull and a reach at the same time. One more set. Woo. And then bring it on back. Take a little breath and breathe. Come down if you need to. If not, stay up. Ready? This time, arms back by the ears, legs out to 45, abs in, back down. Circle the arms, bring the knees in. Reach it all out, abs in, circle to pull it in. Reach it out, abs in, circle to pull it in. Two more, reach out, circle to draw it in. Reach out, circle to draw it in. Take a breath, breathe. Woo, good. Legs going to the ceiling this time. Arms are up, nodding the chin to the chest, eyes to the belly. Hands on the thighs. Climb up, 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 up. Great curl, but that's a little tense for the neck. So place the hands back on the thighs, release any tension. I'm going to have you lower your right leg down, hands on your left thigh, calf, or ankle, not the knee. Gently pull the top leg in, little pulse, pulse, switch. Little pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, 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 good. Pulse, 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 few more, pulse, 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 couple more, pulse, 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 one more set, pulse, 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 good. And take a little rest and breathe. Woo, good. All right, ready? You're going to go ahead and send your feet back up, toes apart, heels together. Squeeze the legs tight. Hands are down beside you or beneath you for a little more support. Lower your legs to 45 degrees and then draw them back up to the ceiling. Lower to 45, lift them back up. As you lower, make sure your back does not disconnect from the floor. You're going to give me two more. Out and back up. One more. Out and back up. Now lower out and tap those heels for me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Take a breath. Good. All right, so from here, legs are back up to the ceiling, toes apart, heels together again, squeezing the legs, lower down. Make sure the back's on the floor. Start to cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it in, everybody. Take a breath. Perfect. Okay, last thing we're going to do here, hands behind the head, palm over palm, legs at tabletop. Take a nice deep breath. Get ready. Inhaling. As you exhale, close your elbows. Inhale to bring up your head. Exhale to open your elbows. Inhale to move a little higher. Now, great. What we're going to do, we're going to bring the right shoulder blade over to the left side and then come down. Bring the left shoulder blade to the right. So you're trying to keep both sides of your hips down. If you can, you're trying to bring your shoulder blade up and over toward the opposite hip. So that's really the work I want you to look for here. Give me one more set. Good. And then I'm going to have you take a little rest. Last thing we're going to do with that is we're going to incorporate the legs. So we're back up. Abs are in. Inhaling. Exhaling to close the elbows. Inhale to lift. Exhale to open. Inhale to come higher. Bring that right shoulder blade to the left. Pull the left knee in. Bring it to the center. Twist to the other side. Bring it in. You're going to twist and twist. Good. Keep going. Twist and twist. One more set. Twist and twist. Now fast for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Woo! Stretch it all long. Take a little breath. Good. Last thing we're going to do, we're going to flip over. We're going to take a little swim. So I want you to go ahead and turn over onto your stomach. Take your arms out there. Got your forehead on your mat. So I want you to press your hips into the floor. Pull the abdominals up and away from that mat. And then float up the head, neck, chest, and arms. Squeeze the glutes and float up those feet. And I want you to go ahead and start to swim. And just swim as fast as you can. Tighten your stomach. Move from the shoulder and the hip. Neck is long. Eyes are on the floor. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and push back. Find ourselves a little child's pose. So separate the knees. Heads down on the floor. Arms can be forward if that's comfortable. If it's more comfortable to have them back by your hips, that works as well. Just take a nice deep breath. Good. Well, thank you very much for your short visit with me in Pilates, and I hope to see you soon. We'll have some more videos. Thank you.